Some of Sacramento's thousands of refugees, asylum seekers, and migrants, they came here searching for a fresh start. But for some, they haven't felt welcomed. CBS 13's Marley Ginter with how one group is teaching a younger generation tolerance and resilience.
It's the month of Ramadan, the most sacred time of year in Islamic culture. And for the nearly 2 billion Muslims around the world, it's a time of reflection through fasting from sunup to sundown. At the Muslim community of Folsom, faith, family, and community takes center stage.
Just the thought of everybody getting together, praying together, it's really a good thing to think of.
Like it's a time where everybody can come together and kind of connect, not as just a community, but as a big family as well.
Jenna and Zidane are middle school students at Folsom Educational Academy, the only Islamic private school in Folsom. They're among the 75,000 Muslims who live in the greater Sacramento area. And while the group accounts for about 3% of the total population in our region, globally, Muslims are the fastest growing religious group. But as their numbers grow, so have reports of discrimination. A report by the Council on American Islamic Relations found nearly half of the Muslim students interviewed in California reported being bullied because of their religious background. Layli Shirani, a civil rights attorney at CAIR, says they saw the biggest spike of bullying during the pandemic. She also says, unfortunately, it's during times of religious celebrations when students can become targets.
Any occasion where their Muslim identity becomes amplified, for lack of a better word in this moment, is an opportunity that might also render them more vulnerable.
Which is why ongoing efforts by CAIR and other Muslim-based groups aim to dispel harmful myths and stereotypes about Muslim people and their faith through education and intervention. Back at the Muslim community of Folsom, Youth Director Mohammed Maybrook, a first-generation immigrant, knows all too well the pressure and stress young Muslim students face.
A lot of them get called terrorists, or, if their name starts with Ahmed or Muhammad, or just bullied along those lines. Their names get changed for the sake of being made fun of.
And it's not just Muslim boys that get bullied and harassed.
I've had a few sisters, believe it or not in this community necessarily, but where their scarf was pulled as a joke or as a prank. And so psychologically, this does a lot to them, to be honest.
He mentors between 150 to 200 Muslim students from public and private schools to be confident leaders and productive members of society while nurturing their Islamic identity. On this day, students at Folsom Educational Academy were learning about science while reciting the Quran. This private school combines traditional classes with Islamic instruction for both elementary and middle school students. Its mission goes beyond academic achievement.
Also teaching them to stand up for themselves and to speak up, and to teach them the skills to be good citizens.
Once students complete 8th grade, many of them will go on to public high schools. Students we spoke with tell us Folsom Educational Academy has prepared them for whatever comes next.
My religion shouldn't judge who I am, and that I'm pretty much the same person.
I basically strengthened myself, and MCF and FEA have helped me a lot with that.
Well, every student at Folsom Educational Academy speaks Arabic and English. Tomorrow, we're going to show you how students like Zaidine and Jenna find support on high school campuses.